Welcome to another episode of Behind the Curtain Podcast. Episode 5.
Episode 5. We're here.
It's another beautiful day here in Storrs, Connecticut. The sun is shining. The mics are on. The cameras are rolling. And it's another opportunity to get better.
Just 1% better. That's all we got to do.
That's all we got to ask
crazy.
For.
Not 5%, 10%. Let's just get 1% better every
1% better every day. That's the goal.
Every day. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. That's a classic sports one.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about podcasting with that.
Absolutely.
1% better every
Absolutely.
podcast.
You know what I want to talk about?
Yeah.
Producer Griffin's dinner tonight.
Yeah. That is something we need to talk about. We were given 3 options. Mm-hmm. Option 1 is going to be a burger. Option 2 is going to be pasta. Option 3, we're kind of out on option 3 or early.
Let's mention it.
But it's a frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza.
What brand frozen pizza?
Great question.
Griffin?
I believe DiGiorno stuffed crust.
DiGiorno stuffed crust.
DiGiorno stuffed crust changes the game a little bit.
You mentioned that 5 minutes ago, Griff.
Yeah, I was thinking, okay. And what kind of sauce for this pasta? Any meat? Or is it just...
Classic marinara. I have pesto.
Oh,
pesto as well.
Pesto's good,
This
okay.
completely changes the game now.
I still think... I think pizza's still going to be my number 3.
Okay.
I'm going to go pasta 2. I'm going to go burger 1.
Sure. Do you have the proper dressings for this burger?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, slam dunk. Yeah. Slam dunk burger for me.
I'm with you. Burger 1. I might go frozen pizza 2.
Yeah, that's not a
DiGiorno
crazy take.
stuffed
That's
crust.
not a crazy take at all.
I'm glad. And then I'd put pasta 3, but
Yeah.
I'm glad.
The stuffed crust really threw me off my game for a second there. I almost slid the DiGiorno into the second position, but I'm just a pasta. I'm a huge pesto guy.
Yep.
So I had no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I do know is Griff's going to have a great dinner tonight.
I do know that.
Whether he goes burger, whether he goes frozen pizza.
Yeah.
you
Or
know,
pasta.
Or pasta. It's going to
Yeah.
be a great dinner.
Either protein or carbs. That was basically what we were going with there.
Yeah.
And, Griff could, he's been hitting the gym a little bit.
He
I see
has
the
been.
biceps popping
Yep.
back there through
There
the T. So I say he needs that protein.
I like that. I
You like that
as well.
take out
You
of me?
satisfied? You satisfied with the burger?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Good.
Let's do it.
Burger and pizza?
No.
Is there any sort of combination we can make there?
You sound like you're at the Chinese buffet right now.
Yeah.
With the burger and the pizza
Yeah.
just like on one plate.
Yeah.
Somehow like some General Tso's chicken snuck on
Yeah.
there too, and you don't
Yeah.
really know, and some garlic bread.
Oh, yeah. Garlic bread always makes its way
Yeah.
at the buffet plate. Yeah. Talk about a grit fest. Like
Yeah.
those buffets, like $4, all you can eat.
$4?
No, I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Oh my God.
$15, $14.99.
You're eating
But-
rat.
You probably
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
You probably are.
Those places are insanity though. I've never understood how those places make money. Because when I go in there, they're never like packed.
Yeah.
$15 for and people are putting stuff back.
Yeah. No, if you're going there, you're having a ball.
Yeah,
You're going for
you
it.
got to at least get 3 plates min, and that's if you're just around along for the road.
Yeah.
For every person that has 3 plates, there's another guy having 9.
That is true.
That
is true.
There's no in between.
is
You either
true.
go
No.
all the way, that's a pedal to the metal type situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not. There's no 50%. You're either
Totally.
just there for the vibe, or you're going 100%.
You skip a couple of meals too going into that. Like you plan your
Yeah,
day
yeah.
around that.
No breakfast, no lunch.
No breakfast, no lunch, dinner, and then the after effects afterwards
Yeah.
when you get home.
Or
It's a
those-
full day affair.
Yeah, I'm not a sushi guy, but I know a lot of people who do those all-you-can-eat sushi places. Those things scare me because you got to pay for what you don't eat.
It's true. It's true.
It's also sushi.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm gonna eat all-you-can-eat raw fish.
Yeah. No, I could get how that's a little spooky, but I want to try it. I got to get into a all-you-can-eat sushi spot.
You got to make sure you bring people that can strap on feed bags.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay for what you don't eat.
I know. You need an ace in the hole. You need a guy with a reserve tank
Yeah.
who's when everyone's tapping out,
Yeah.
he's like,
You gotta be with
I
people-
got those last 4
Yeah.
pieces.
Dude, and you got to go with people who really like sushi. This is no oh yeah, I'll try the sushi tonight. You got to be all in.
Yeah. If a guy is just there for the calamari, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, he's not making the cut. He's not coming there.
Calamari. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I've went to one of those places and I don't like sushi, so I get beef and broccoli.
Yeah.
And I just watch the show.
It is a show.
It is a show.
It
It
is a
is Yeah, a show is quite the word for it.
Yeah. All right. I think that was a good jibber jabber.
Weekend roundup.
Let's go to weekend roundup.
Weekend roundup. Lots happened.
Lots of sports. Lots of things.
And it's interesting because this is kind of like the end of a lot of sports, but there's still a lot going on right now.
This is true. Just when sports, tried to take us out, they're pulling us right back in.
That's right. But it's just niche. It's just different sports now.
Yeah. Let's talk about the sports that are ending first. Should we go NBA Finals first?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Celtics, Mavs.
2-0.
2-0. Boston, both at home. They won their games.
Yep.
First one, blowout.
Second one, much closer.
Much closer.
But the big Lithuanian, Kristaps Porzingis.
Something's up with him again.
Day to day, something's going on. They say he's day to day, but then they come out and say that he has a rare and serious knee injury.
Rare and serious were the words used.
But he said he's day to day, so I really don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I do know that if he's out, the Mavs will take 2 in Dallas. That's my hot take.
Wow, I like that. I like that take a lot.
Because they've just been getting killed.
Yeah.
In the paint.
Outsized. He's looked so good too, Porzingis. Like he's making everyone look like tiny.
Yeah.
He's shooting over everybody. So
I mean, he is 7'3" or
that is true.
So.
That is true. He will make people look small. That's true.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's a great series. I think Dallas goes back to Dallas. A little home cooking. Mm-hmm. Maybe gets 1 or 2. If it's 2-2 going back to Boston, that's a series now.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Rooting for Dallas to get 2 here, turn this into a series
I saw some crazy stat today that said Luka, through first 2 games, Luka's the only player on the Mavericks who's hit more than 1 3 in a game.
Jeez.
So
that's bad.
And that video, that tweet was attached to a video of like PJ Washington like hitting bricks.
Yeah.
Like in practice today.
That's bad. So going back to Dallas though, they need home. They need to be home.
They need a little home
PJ.
cooking. Right.
Yeah.
I think they'll be okay.
I think
role players play better at home, and they have
true.
a lot of role players, so I think they'll be all right.
Maybe Maxi Kleba shows up, does something. He's just getting cardio out there now.
He's Captain Cardio. He's just running around. He's sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
He just wants to look good for the summer.
Okay, that's my hot take. One of these 2 games back in Dallas, he's going to hit 4 threes.
4 threes.
He's going to go nuclear for no reason.
Okay, I like this.
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay,
so
yeah.
We'll go with that.
I like that play out of you. Where's that guy from?
Maxi Kleba.
Maxi Kleber.
Fact check. Kleber.
Yeah. That's a foreign name.
Yeah.
You know what? He's going to be like a random like pocket of the United States for some reason.
Don't tell us Jersey. Don't tell me he's from Jersey because I'm not going to believe you.
M.A.
Wurzburg, Germany.
Okay.
Germany.
He's from Germany. Did he play college ball? Okay.
He played youth basketball with TG. I don't know.
Youth basketball.
Some German team, yeah.
Wow. Good for him, making it to the big leagues.
Yeah.
And now he's going to hit 4 threes one of these days.
Yeah,
so
okay.
We'll see.
I mean, I hope so, but...
That'd be cool.
After we get this, he playing college ball or no? Is he a foreign guy? Did he sign?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so he's a foreign cat.
Okay.
Through and through, foreign player. Nice. Good for him.
Little NHL now?
Yeah, let's go over to Chell.
I'll say I haven't watched too much of these first 2 games. I watched, I tuned into game 1, and then I missed most of game 2. But, I mean, same exact thing. Home team, Florida.
Yeah.
Florida
looks really good.
It's
going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Edmonton looks tired.
Yeah. It's actually so similar because, like, Luka, stud.
McDavid,
stud.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah.
And they've got, like, a couple guys in the Oilers that could probably be your Kyrie, Hyman, or...
Yeah. Draisaitl,
yeah.
So they got some people, but
good pull out of you. I was not going to pull Draisaitl out of there.
I like the Oilers a little bit. I'm rooting for them. Mm-hmm. I'd like to see that. Would be cool. McDavid and Luka both get one in their respective sports when they came in and they're like, wow, this is the second coming of Jordan or Gretzky.
Yeah. And then I just think the Panthers they're so deep. They have so many pieces.
Good team.
I'll say this though, like NHL hockey is so electric.
It's fun. It's
so much fun.
It's a good watch. I don't even watch too much hockey. I'll get in front of this one. Like in the regular season, I don't. I tune in the Rangers whenever they're on, but it's just a whole nother level.
Yeah. I mean, it's just different. And I saw that the NHL is releasing like a very similar thing to like Full Swing on
Oh,
Netflix
no way.
from this past season. Like, I think they announced it today.
Yeah.
Like they sent out the preview of it, and it looks electric.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. A little deep dive into the behind the scenes.
Yeah. Behind the curtain,
If you will. Yeah.
Nice. Good alley oop there. Took me a second. I had to readjust midair and throw it down, but I was alive. We're good.
There. One more glue guy from that series, Panthers goalie, Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's been balling.
Yeah,
Like-
he's one of those guys that I think he played in he played foreign for a little bit longer than most people because he's a little bit shorter. Mm-hmm. But he's been an absolute because there's something about like goalies they don't like foreign goalies that are short.
Interesting.
And like the NHL. I don't really understand the
I don't know about
the mathematician behind it.
The guy crunching the numbers.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I
algorithm.
get it, but the dude's a brick shithouse.
I know he is. He is, and some of the saves are redonkulous.
Yeah,
diving saves. The goal's not even that big, but he makes the saves look phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
he's a freak.
Oilers uphill battle for Oilers and Mavs, but we'll see what happens. The next sport, if we can, I'd like to talk a little tennis here.
Let's do it.
French Open.
Yeah.
Just came to a close. I don't know how many tennis fans we got here watching,
okay.
but one of the four, Grand Slams, one of the four majors in tennis at Roland Garros.
Roland Garros.
And Carlos Alcaraz, world number 3. 21?
He's 21.
21,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, he's the next coming.
Years
He's got next.
of age. Yeah.
He's a freak. He's already got half a career Grand Slam.
True. 3. This was his third now.
That was his third?
Third Grand Slam.
He won the U.S. Open, didn't he? Or the Australian Open?
He won one of them in a thriller against Djokovic, and it was like, oh my God, this guy is like him.
Because I know he has Wimbledon, and now he has the French Open.
Yeah, so he's won a couple, and he
Because
beat.
the U.S. Open's upcoming, right?
Yeah, it comes up in the late summer, July or I
That's
think
like a
July
couple
into
weeks.
August. Yeah. Right in Flushing, right in Queens.
Yeah, right
maybe
in New York.
Maybe the stump attacks the U.S. Open.
Oh, that sounds electric. I'd love to.
Maybe we get to the U.S. Open. Who knows?
Maybe.
Film live.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a live episode.
Maybe we're front row.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That'd
Maybe
be
we have the
awesome.
media VIP passes.
Yeah.
And then we meet Carlos Alcaraz.
That'd be cool. Carlos, if you're listening, I mean, you want to come on?
Carlos, please.
If we get Carlos Alcaraz on here next week, then something's going right. But
Or horrendously wrong.
or horrendously,
With Carlos Alcaraz's career.
he's like he needs some publicity. He's like, dude, I'll go on that behind the curtain pod.
Yeah.
See what they're all about.
But Djokovic out of this tournament, right? Left with knee soreness or something like that?
Knee soreness out of him. So he left. And it was shaky for him too. Like in his first 2 matchups, or I think second and third round, he went down like 2 sets and had to mount comeback. So he was only like half playing. It seemed like, and then he pulled out, got hurt, and then
Tried to stretch it.
He tried, yeah. And then Nadal came back for this tourney. He's the king of the French Open.
Right, because it's
Clay
court.
The king of clay.
Yeah.
He has won this tournament alone 11 times, which is nuts.
Goodness.
Nuts. He got out in the first round.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It feels like people have been talking about Djokovic and Nadal for like my whole life.
Absolutely.
Like,
If you look at the
that's crazy.
stats and
I think
Grand Slams,
Nadal won his first Grand Slam in like 2004.
Yeah. 100%. And now finally we've got a new wave. Alcaraz.
Yeah,
He's the
because
one.
Federer just retired too.
Yeah.
New wave.
New wave.
I love it.
That's what we got in tennis. What else we got?
We got close to home.
Very close to
Dan
home.
Hurley,
Announces.
the Carpenter.
He is
Dan
the
the Carpenter Hurley has decided to turn down the Los Angeles Lakers and return
Home.
to Storrs, Connecticut.
Yeah. 70 million.
70 million.
He just said, I'm good. They threw 70 million in his face and he said, you know what? I'm okay.
Yeah.
And
you got
that's-
no one to hold him and
That
no
is
one to fold him.
Kenny Rogers. There you go.
That's right. And he held him.
He did. He did.
I'll say this. I've been saying this to the beginning, since the beginning of the Hurley thing.
Sure.
Is there's 2 things Dan Hurley loves in this life.
Yep.
He loves the East Coast, and he loves full control.
Yeah.
And neither of those things come with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah. No.
And you got to really think about like Dan Hurley. He's a big developmental guy. He's always coached that way.
Yep.
He doesn't take the best recruits in the country all the time. Like he'll get them, but like he likes the guys who kind of are in the 50s of the top 100 recruits. Who he can develop
Yeah.
into the type of player that he wants. And you don't really get that in the NBA very often. not especially with the Lakers, who are old veterans.
Turnover every year.
Yeah, and the other thing I'll say about Hurley is it's very obvious that now in college sports, like a head coach can be the coach, but also like the GM. And you're not going to get that with the Lakers. Like he can build his roster exactly how he wants to build it at UConn, and he will continue to build it that way. And I just don't see a world where he goes to the Lakers with the amount of cooks they have in that kitchen,
a lot of cooks,
and being happy with that. You know, I could see him in a couple of years, you know, maybe an East Coast job opens up.
Yeah.
Like he takes that or, you know, because he didn't shy away from the fact this offseason that he was interested in an NBA job.
Yeah. And it was close. It was this close.
If say that was like the Knicks job, just hypothetically, like we'd be having a very different conversation today.
I think so.
Completely hypothetical. Obviously, I know nothing beyond, you know, that. But that's just, you know.
And he is a college coach. You know, the way his antics on the court during games, you can't do that in the NBA. And I'm sure, you know, he could translate his game, obviously one of the best coaches in the game, to the NBA. But I think college, he's good in college. And the three-peat, we're going for a three-peat now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, I have to see this thing through. No one's gone three-peat since UCLA back in the way day
70s.
Yeah, so
under John Wooden with Kareem and Bill Walton.
Yeah, so
but and then I saw a quote today from like a 5-star basketball recruit who said like he likes Hurley and UConn even more now because he's like he respects the hell out of Dan Hurley for being like, nah, like I'm good.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Totally.
Imagine like your career, you turned down the Lakers and Kentucky, two of like probably the NCAA's greatest basketball program, Kentucky men's basketball, and the Lakers obviously, other than the Celtics, you know, probably historically the most prestigious job.
100%.
So that's what Dan Hurley did this past weekend. He also saw Billy Joel in concert at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
so,
he did. He's all over the place.
Yeah, that guy's everywhere.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Billy Joel. Great concert. That's one of the very few I've been to, Billy Joel. And
it's on the bucket list. I got to go soon before he retires.
He puts on a show. Maybe the Stomp Attacks a Billy Joel concert. I mean, we just got to go all over the place. That's all we got to do.
I think, we got a lot on our plate this summer, apparently.
We got to be watching tennis in the morning and then singing Piano Man at night.
Wow.
That's what I want.
That sounds like a weekend.
That's a hell of a weekend. Let's plan that. Let's get that going.
Let's get that going. And then I'd say the one last thing to talk about from the weekend roundup is College World Series.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Huskies went down 2 games.
They fell.
Florida State, but I'll tell you this, those guys have grit.
Showed fight.
So much grit, especially after was it Friday's game?
24-4.
Yeah, 24-4 to take them the next day to 13.
Yeah,
just honestly, like Florida State's a wagon. Like that team. Guy Tibbs, like, hitting 3 home runs,
bombs.
Like, come on, dude.
He was a machine.
Like, yeah,
he was a machine.
Like I'm proud of that team.
100%. Yeah. They showed a lot of fight. You know. No one's out fighting us. I'll tell you that.
That's
one's out gritting.
Yeah, nobody wants us in a bar fight right now. I'll tell you that much.
They're losing. They're losing that battle 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. and then the other game was the what was it? Florida and Clemson. Probably, arguably one of the craziest baseball games I've ever seen.
Yeah, I just saw tweet after tweet about that game. I wasn't tuned in, but
yeah, I mean, it was like the 9th inning. Clemson, who was the favorite going into it, home field advantage.
Yeah.
They hit a home run to tie the game. Game went into extra innings, back and forth. There was a fight in the first inning of the game. So that's how the game got going.
Opened up.
Yeah, so there was a can of whoop ass early on that was just ready to roll. In the 13th inning, can of whoop ass reopened. Whole 6-pack was going to open. And this guy from Clemson hits a bomb. To tie the ball game, or to go up 1. And one or the other, I can't remember off the top of my head. But he slams his bat, is fired up, and runs around the bases, comes home, and like nobody had any idea what was going on. Like I was watching the ESPN feed. Also, college baseball, ESPN college announcers are terrible. They're just guys who used to play baseball 30 years ago and another guy. Like that's all it really is. But he comes home and he's in the dugout and someone gets thrown out of the ball game. We have no idea who. It was literally like 10 to 15 minutes of like the announcers being like, I have no idea what's going on. Like literally they were saying that like, we have no idea what's going on. We apologize. Like we have no idea what's going on. And
that's a tough spot for the
and then the
there.
Clemson head coach, the manager, is out on like the field screaming at the third base umpire, like the chief of the game. He gets tossed. So eventually we find out that another assistant coach got tossed.
This guy's just earlier. People
so that was the guy who initially got tossed. 'Cause everyone thought it was the guy who slammed his bat. But it was another. Yeah. So it was. So Clemson was out without their top 2 coaches. So they had some other guy coaching, and then they end up losing. In the bottom of that inning. On a walk-off by Florida.
And now Florida is the only unranked team in the final 8.
They've made, I think, 8 or 9 straight College World Series.
Wow.
Yeah. So
don't count out the Gators.
Don't count out the Gators.
Don't count out the Gators. Do not do it.
So just a quick, your round out is for the College World Series: UVA, Virginia, North Carolina Tar Heels, Florida State Seminoles, Tennessee Volunteers, NC State Wolfpack. I think NC State, like some crazy stat, like they made a bowl game. I think they made like the women's.
Oh, both Final Fours they made.
Both Final Fours, yeah. And they're now in the College World Series. Wow. So great year to be a Wolfpack.
Great year to be a Wolfpack fan.
Kentucky is also in there. UF, Florida, and then A&M. The Colt, that is Texas A&M.
Wow. We're down to 8.
Those are your 8.
There you go. Last thing, real quick, weekend roundup. Scotty Scheffler. He won again.
Oh, yeah.
He won again. I mean, just nuts. He's got 5 wins before the U.S. Open in a single year. Hasn't been done since 1980. Tiger never did it. And now we're going into the U.S. Open. And if you look at the Vegas books, guess who's the favorite?
What is he, like plus 200 or something stupid like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's just nuts.
One of these days, they're going to put him at like minus, and everyone's going to lose their shit. But yeah. No, yeah. U.S. Open this week. Check out our, stay tuned to our newsletter. We'll drop in a preview.
That's right.
Of that, written by our boy down south. Shout out, Sam.
There you go. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. And so he will, he's writing that up for us, already written, so he's ready to roll. That'll be going out in the newsletter. Big USO weekend, Pinehurst #2, one of the hardest courses in the country.
Yep.
I'm seeing balls fly off greens.
Oh, yeah.
So the greens are literally grass this weekend. So look out for a lot of thrown clubs and broken over knee clubs and the occasional swear that gets caught on, hot mic.
Oh yeah, a lot of hot mics coming up.
Yeah, but that'll be a good conversation for next week.
Yeah,
but
totally.
Any good dark horse for me?
Dark horse for you?
Give me one dark horse prediction.
Oh man, not really a dark horse, but I mean Victor Hovland. Yeah. I think he's due to win one. He started off the year a little shaky, I believe, and now he's just piling up top 5s. So I could see him be, his chipping. People always,
his chipping is bad.
Yeah, go off on his chipping, but. Yeah, but my chipping's bad too.
Yeah, so, mine's horrible. I got my dark horse.
Who do you got?
Jason Day.
Oh,
Jason Day,
that is a dark horse.
Aussie.
Yeah,
a lot of people have been giving him crap about what he wears around the green around the course these days. Sure. But I think he's dripped out one. He's just not classical golf, whatever.
Sure.
But he's great with a wedge in his hand. And you're gonna have to be really good with a wedge in your hand.
This is true.
He's really good, like wedging in. Putter has been hot for him recently. He's been a little up and down. But he's been towards the top of leaderboards and just kind of tapers off into the weekend sometimes. But I think he's going to have a good weekend this weekend.
I like that. How about Colin, too? That'd be awesome, too.
I feel bad for Colin.
Wins one.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I love Colin, but I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Story time?
Story time. Let's do it.
Okay. You want to go first? I can go first.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 little babies.
Okay. So how about we sandwich it?
Okay, I love the sandwich out of you. I'll go with the dark sandwich first. This one's a little. This story's not dark, but it's a little more serious real world.
This one was on CNN, wasn't it? This one
is on CNN.
This one hit the world news. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure I had his name correctly. So Real Madrid, La Liga.
Yep.
One of the best in the world. They just won the Champions League.
They did.
They had 2023, May 2023, their best player, Vinicius Jr. That's what he goes by, or VV Jr. Right? Vini Jr.
Something like that.
Yeah. So Vinny, you know him? Thank you.
Vinny Jr.
Vinny Jr. Yep. 2023, May of 2023, he was like racially abused basically by fans at Valencia. And those 3 hooligans, I'll call them, were promptly arrested. And then, he kind of came out and was very much like forward about how he's like, this is not okay. Like, we need to be better as a community. He actually, works with United Nations now on that kind of stuff. But basically what happened this past week is they went to court, like he sued them and all this stuff. And it was very public. And the 3 guys actually got 8 months in prison.
Wow.
Which is extremely rare.
Yeah.
Like that stuff, like there's always this kind of weird, like, where do fans, where's the line? But Spain drew the line in the sand hard.
Wow.
And honestly, great for this guy.
Yeah, took a stand.
Great for Real Madrid, great for Spain, great for soccer in general.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff in Germany and Italy and England they've been kind of doing similar stuff and kind of, hounding these fans to act better. And this is like the first time where it's been really like something like visual came out
punishment.
of it. So I don't know what this means for the future of kind of that. Obviously, there's nowhere for this in sports, so it's not a question of is it right or wrong. It's a very interesting conversation that I think will kind of evolve over time. But I mean, great for these guys. Like great for everyone involved.
Absolutely took a stand.
Definitely.
People say whatever they want, and no.
I mean, I've been to sporting events all the time where there's no repercussions for these guys, and they're saying the craziest things. I'm like, geez, man. And now 8 months in prison.
8 months
is your repercussion.
Enough time to think about what they've done.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice.
So, sandwich, and then I got a little baby one after.
Less of a story, more of a PSA almost about the cricket.
I love your use of PSA.
Yeah, cricket T20 World Cup we've got going on right now. Right here in the US of A. Cricket.
Long Island.
Yeah. Not really a US of A sport, but it's going to become one. It's going to become one real soon. USA.
If we're winning.
Yeah. USA, massive upset over Pakistan. World number 2. So they got a massive upset. And now they play India tomorrow, another powerhouse in the cricket world. And I think there's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of chatter around the cricket world. So what I'm going to do, just a quick 60 seconds on I'm no cricket expert, but I got
I love this. Please explain them.
Please explain it to me,
because I have no idea.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, and me myself, I don't know all the rules, all the little tidbits, but I'm going to give it a shot here.
A thousand yard view.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me that.
So we've got a circular pitch to start. All right, 2 teams, 11 on 11. Okay, 11 fielders, and then we've got 2 batters up at a time, and they're kind of standing here, 1 and 1, and then we've got the pitcher, or in cricket we call it the bowler. Bowler.
I thought it was bowler. That's the one thing I do know.
Yeah, bowler, but they can't be ballers at times. They throw good pitches.
Hey now.
So he's standing over here. He gets a run and start, throws the ball, and now these batters, to score runs, this guy's going to hit it. They have to go back and forth. Every time they go back once, it's a run. Every time they go back a second time, it's 2 runs. Before the fielders can get the ball and get it back to home base, basically.
Okay,
so that's how you get a 1 run or a 2 run. And in the circular field, there's a boundary. If you hit it hard enough, rolls all the way out, clears the boundary, 4 runs.
What's that called?
I think a 4.
Nice.
Something like that.
Cool.
Simple. And then a home run, if you can hit it straight out this boundary, which, it's like a home run probability.
Yeah.
It's more common than that. You get 6 runs.
Okay.
And I think I'm all over the place right now, but you get 6 pitches at a time, and that's called an over. Okay? And then you have 20 overs. So what is that? 60, 120 pitches. So this team is going to bat until either those 120 pitches are done, or everyone in the team gets out. So the way you get out, just like baseball, like a fly ball, or they get to home base. I'm calling it home. It's not really home, but they get the ball back to home before you do.
Each one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so the whole team is going to bat at a time until these 120 pitches. Sometimes only the first 2 guys bat for the entire game. And like
Because they're just balling?
Yeah, because they go through all 120 pitches. No one else even gets to bat.
Wow.
And then it's over. And then now you switch sides. These guys bat now.
How many times do you do that?
Just once. It's they bat, then you bat. Whoever scored more runs is the final thing. Yeah. So it's different. It's baller.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's hard to explain, but if you sit down, watch a game, USA's India tomorrow or on Thursday. So today, I guess in the morning when we drop this, but watch the highlights. Try, I mean, just check it out because it's a cool sport. It's a different sport, and if if they start making some noise, it could be really fun, really fun.
And what's the name of their best player? It's like the most American name of all time.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, Aaron
That guy
Jones.
is a home run machine.
Yeah.
Sixers,
Yeah.
he hit 10. So they had a great game against Canada where they were down like a crazy
He
amount.
hit 10 home runs?
10. Yeah, Sixers. So he had 60.
Sorry, Sixers,
No,
excuse me.
whatever. Home runs. Yeah, we'll call it Sixers. We'll start this cricket
use
vernacular here.
Yeah, let's use the terms.
Let's do it. But 10, it was nuts. And then, he showed up again against...
You think he has to pee in a bottle after?
Probably. He probably tested him for
Testing
something.
for roids?
Yeah, but that's all I got. Fun sport. We're posting it on our newsletter, The Daily Stump. Shout out. We're posting it on our website, on our Instagram.
Subscribe.
Yeah, so you'll be hearing a lot of cricket from us,
Cool.
and it's all good.
Love it. Second piece of sandwich. Now we went the bottom bread. Then you did all the meat, the cheese,
Sure.
the lettuce, tomato, mayo,
The burger, the onions, the tomato.
Yeah, and then now I'm doing the top bun.
Give it to me.
This one cool out of LPGA.
Ooh.
Little women's golf. The ShopRite Classic this weekend.
Good for ShopRite. First of all, good for ShopRite.
Great for the brand.
Getting a tournament named after that. Good for them.
ShopRite. It took place in New Jersey.
All right, I'm sorry. Go for it.
Okay, and we had a nice little woman named Linnea Storm, excuse me.
Okay,
Pardon me.
Storm.
Linnea Storm.
Hell of a name.
She's Swedish, 27 years old. Barely makes the cut
Okay.
going into the final rounds.
Yeah.
Barely makes the cut. Had a Saturday tee time at 8:20 a.m.
Okay.
and only played 3 rounds.
Okay.
Okay. That was just about 4 hours before the last group. She shot a 60, 11 under.
Oh my God.
She was 7 back from the leaders,
Don't say it.
and she won.
No way.
Yeah. Wow. That was her first ever win
Wow.
on the LPGA. She came back from 7 down to win the tournament.
That is
She
wild.
started the day, I think, at -3 or -4, and finished at -14 or 15.
Yeah.
And she was like 7 back. So what does that mean? The leader was at -11.
Yeah. That's wild. Linnea Storm.
Yep. Or Linnea. I'm not
Linnea
sure exactly
Storms.
how to say it.
Wow.
But she birdied 4 of the last 5 holes and just went off. She started the day tied for 52nd. It's the biggest comeback in LPGA history since 1984, I think.
Wow.
The previous one was when a woman came from 23rd in 1987.
Yeah, she blew that out of the water.
Yeah, it wasn't even
That's
close.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Wow, Miss Storm. Shout out Miss Storm. Probably the back 9. People are like, Storm's a brewing.
Oh,
I mean, is
that's
that too
right.
much? Is that too much? You really?
That was a little
you like-
much.
You like that one? All right, I got good
As
feedback.
long as Griffin liked it. I'm
As
fine.
long as Griffin Faith are on board.
So
Wow,
I think
good for her.
go a little juice station now.
Yeah, let's go Juice Station.
Juice station. You want to go first? Oh, we got Glue Guy on 3.
Glue Guy on 3. All right. what do
Producers, we got one from each today because
some
we got a new game to throw in after.
Oh.
Just a quickie. It's 1 round. Okay.
What do you got?
Childhood toy.
Oh
Childhood
my God,
toy.
that's so easy for me.
Childhood toy. Damn, I always take way longer than you do on these. You're like, I got
I
it.
literally, the first thing that comes to mind, I stick with.
Childhood toy. All right.
You ready?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Nerf
Play-Doh.
gun.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Play-Doh. That's a good one.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh is a good one. That is, yeah.
Because Play-Doh is just kind of around. I went to Legos, but I was like, that's a star. You kidding
God,
me?
my mind didn't even go to Legos.
Yeah, that's a star.
He is a star in the game.
I also, my head also trailed off to like the action figure Power Rangers.
Sure.
I love those things.
Sure.
Or like Lincoln Logs. Those are good too. Lincoln Logs are a throwback. But I stuck with Play-Doh. My head went all over the place.
Yeah.
I was a noodle in my brain.
Did your mind by any chance go to Etch-a-Sketch at all?
I like Etch-a-Sketch.
I went to it for a sec.
You dabbled?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dabbled in the Etch-a-Sketch.
but
I never was good at it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would always have to shake the thing to restart it because I'd mess up what I was doing.
I would make a square and I'd be super happy.
Felt like the man. Yeah. But I like Play-Doh I stuck with because that's just kind of like the toy, you know, like the thing you play with.
Absolutely.
I love me some Play-Doh. Every once in a while you accidentally eat it.
It's edible.
Yeah. And then, people are like, oh, no, you ate Play-Doh. But, whatever.
Yeah.
I like Play-Doh.
Yeah,
I think it's just like consistency.
It is consistent. I like that.
And it's a good one for me, too. You could go Tonka trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Those are throwbacks. Or like
Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels. That was the word I was looking for.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I went Nerf gun.
I like Nerf gun.
I mean, I think it's just
a little violent, but
staple in the toy community.
Staple.
I'd say.
Been around.
Yeah, been around the block. A lot of different variations.
Yeah. Yeah. Can appease a lot of different critics.
Yeah, it can appease. I like the use of the word appease there. All right, that was good. I like that category a lot.
I like that category too. Faith?
Toy.
In her drip today?
Lots of drip. Double drip from both of you.
Glue guy, mode of transportation.
Oh,
mode of
my
transportation.
God. So is this what a glue guy takes, or which one is the glue guy? You know what I mean? Because those are two different questions.
Yeah.
I took it as like what is the glue guy like? If you needed a ride, like where?
Okay.
But take it how you want.
I'm gonna take it the other way, just because I think you should take it the other way.
I'm taking it. I didn't.
You're taking it her original.
No, I was locked in, so I didn't hear that. But I'm taking it like what type of transportation is the glue guy? Is that good?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking
what is a glue guy?
What a glue guy would ride in.
Oh man, that's a good one. This is so. There could be so many good ones, but I've got the glue guy of the transport. Okay.
I need 5 more seconds.
Sure, take it.
Oh God. Okay.
No, we don't gotta count.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I know what you would say, but
no, you have no idea what I'm going to say.
Okay.
If you guess this, I'm going to be very, very surprised.
All right, but I'm not going to say it, but I'll be honest with what my guess was for that.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Short
Yellow
bus.
cab.
Wow.
What'd you say?
Short bus.
Short bus.
Like the mini school buses.
Oh.
Like the little guys.
Are those called short buses?
That's what I call them.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is glue.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I took to school.
The short bus?
In elementary school. Because where I lived, there was like not a lot of people on the bus route.
Uh-huh.
So they just had a little guy, one of those half skis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that. I'm a glue guy, so that's why I like the glue guy.
There you go. We both went in the yellow round.
I almost said yellow short school bus, and that would have been crazy. That would have been electric. Because I went to cab too, because I'm like a glue guy, like a gritty guy. He's taking the cab.
Yeah, you just need it in a pinch.
Yeah.
Like it's raining. You hail a cab.
Yeah. It's much more of an Uber vibe these days.
Absolutely, Uber. Yeah.
But that's for like the high and mighties of this world.
The Ubers, the Lifts.
The ride.
Talk to me.
The ride shares.
Yeah, the ride shares. That's gritty. If you're ride sharing, I can, we can talk. You can be part of the gritty.
You're doing like the Uber share or whatever. Those are gritty guys.
Yeah.
A gritty guy's taking the Uber share.
Yeah.
A gritty guy is the guy who's in the Uber share when you get into it. He's already in there and he's looking at you. He's like, "Come on now, Sonny. Like you're up next."
Yeah.
That's gritty.
Me.
Yeah.
This Uber.
Yeah.
I like
or
that.
the gritty guy is the guy who walks in the Uber and then sits in the passenger seat. That's a gritty guy.
That is gritty. Man, I can't say I've been a part of an Uber share with like 2 or 3 different parties. But
I've never done it.
I'd like to experience that once to see what it's about. Like, is there
experience
small talk happening in there, or is there just everyone's minding their own business?
I'd be a headphone in guy.
Yeah, headphones. Yeah. You gotta have headphones, even if you're not playing anything.
Or like the guy on the subway who always tries to talk to you. Like the guy next to you. Yeah. What? Like,
Sorry, dude.
I can't hear you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Those are 2 good categories.
I thought you, for a sec, were gonna mix in the moped.
Oh God!
I thought
that's what a fringe guy takes. Like the guy who's like, I don't know if I really like that guy.
Yeah. Nice. All right, 2 great glue guy segments. You said you have a new game.
I want to test this game out.
Okay,
we only got to do 1 round because we're trying to keep this episode a little bit shorter.
Okay.
1 round.
Sure.
We both say a word, and then we somehow have to meet in the middle. Okay.
Okay. So like any
the
word?
first word that comes to your head, then we gotta get together and be like, okay, and then pick it. All right, you ready? So any word that comes comes to your head. All right, I'm gonna rip it out there. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Wallpaper. Okay.
Glue.
Okay. So let's meet in the middle.
So I said glue, you said wallpaper.
Wallpaper. You ready? I come on. Think with me now.
Glue.
Be right here with
wallpaper.
me. Right
Yep.
here.
Yep.
You ready?
Let me try to get on that.
You ready?
Okay, sure.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tape.
Poster.
Okay.
Okay. We're close. We're close.
Okay.
Poster and
wow.
tape.
That's really close. It's almost too close.
Yeah. Poster and tape.
Okay. That's really close.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of okays. A lot of okays
right.
being
No,
fired.
no.
I'm saying no K over
Poster
here.
and tape.
I don't got anything.
Poster and tape.
I don't got
Work with
anything.
me now.
All
Work
right.
with me now. I'm going to need you
Poster
here.
and tape.
Poster and tape. You got to think of poster and tape.
Poster and tape.
Let's stay in this arena.
I mean, I'm thinking about this guy right here.
Let's stay in this arena.
Poster and tape.
Let's stay in this arena.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
The man in the arena. Okay, sure. Poster.
3, 2, 1. Monkey. Oh my God. Okay.
You were going to this guy?
I was saying stay in the arena.
I gotcha.
Okay.
I went art. You went monkey. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Art and monkey.
Stay in the arena with me.
Oh my God. Okay. Art and monkey. This is right up our alley. And it's not just one word.
Okay.
I know I'm not allowed to say this.
Oh, okay.
3,
2, 1.
Planet
Donkey
of
Kong.
the Apes.
Oh my God. You said art, so I went animated.
Yeah, I was thinking art as in, like, the art.
Okay.
What?
Planet of the Apes.
Donkey
Okay.
Kong?
Okay,
Yeah,
come on.
that's as easy.
All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Caesar.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
We got
Yep.
We got there. Took it. Okay,
Yes.
I like that game though.
King
That's
Caesar.
got good juice
That's
to it.
our guy. That's a good game.
That's got good juice to it.
Okay, I like that. All right, let's finish it up with quote song glue.
Snake
draft. What do you want? You want me to go first?
Go for it. Let me pull
Okay,
these
I
up.
sent you this quote the other day, but I'm bringing it out.
Bring it
Letting
out
the
again.
world see it.
Sure.
It's walking around. It's got walking around money. It's wearing shoes and pants.
Okay, I would hope so.
You were born with the ability to change someone's life. Don't ever waste it.
Nice. Nice.
Hits.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
We're keeping it short.
That's good.
I got nothing to say about that. I'm going to let
Okay.
that one soak in for the world.
Sure. This is a half quote, half short story. Breaking
my
news.
God.
Joey Chestnut
Oh, we
got
didn't talk about this.
banned from the Nathan's hot dog contest.
The quote with that is absolutely devastating.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's my quote.
Yeah, absolutely devastating.
ahead.
Yeah. I mean, real quick, that guy is the hot dog eating contest.
He is the hot dog eating contest.
And my quote is from Joey Chestnut.
Oh.
I think my body was built to eat 68 hot dogs. I read that.
Dude, have you ever seen his jaw?
When he goes
His
after
nickname is Jaws, but
Wow.
it's freaky.
Yeah,
Like
no, he's
got otherworldly jaws.
an animal. The best part
he's an
is
alien.
Yeah. Recently people have started to compete, but in the early 2010s, he'd be at 54 and you look for second place and you see 26.
There was
or
that
something
guy
like that.
who was really good, the Japanese
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Kobayashi?
Yeah.
Nice.
Exactly. And now he's got a YouTube channel.
Does he?
Yeah, where he eats.
But no one was he blew everyone away last
Yeah,
year.
absolutely. But shout out to Joey.
We were going to miss you this year.
Yep.
Hopefully they lift your ban.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
Justice for Joey.
Yeah. And if not, I heard there's a new up and comer in the hot dog world that might enter this new contest.
Coey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Uncoincidentally.
He's actually the new favorite.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Vegas just shifted the odds.
There you go. All right. Quote, snake draft songs so we can end with glue.
Yeah, your song.
All right. Song. I'm going to take us back to September of 1994. Walk with me back here.
Mm-hmm.
The band, lesser known about, but good group, good song is Live. The band is called Live and the song is Lightning Crashes. It's a great song. If you
Not
got
familiar
5
with this
minutes,
tune.
just throw it on. You can keep it at a middle volume. The guy starts whispering and he's ending in a good yell. It's good. It's good. Famous for having the
loud
word
screech?
A loud screech. I like that better. Famous for having the word placenta in the song.
That's what it's famous for?
That's what it's one thing it's known for. No song has the word placenta in it, and this song does.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's all I got. All right. Snake draft.
I'm gonna go with a little twist on an old classic. New song from one of my favorite country folks bands.
Okay.
Flatland Cavalry.
Okay.
But the song they covered, Landslide.
No, they did not.
It's very good.
I'm listening to that.
It's obviously
today.
no Fleetwood Mac. I mean,
Sure.
like let's get it out there. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm covering my ass here.
Yeah.
But it's very good.
Anybody who's got the guts to cover that song, though.
Yeah.
Like, good for
That takes iron.
FC there.
Yeah.
All right, snake draft. Glue.
Snake glue guy. My glue guy is going to be Adam Scott, Australian golfer.
There you go.
He has played in 92 straight major championships. So very similar to tennis, the Grand Slams.
Yeah.
Golf has 4 major championships a year. He's played in 92 of those in a row. So that dates back to 2001. So he's played in 92 of them straight. So basically longer than you've been alive, I believe, and just barely more than I've been alive. The record is held by Jack Nicklaus. It's like 146. No one's going to beat that. But Adam Scott, major championship glue guy.
Wow, good for him.
Yep.
Imagine he just comes out of the
I
woodworks
know.
and shocks
He's
the
only
world.
won once.
Wow.
One major championship.
That would be cool.
He's
for this
played in
US
92
Open.
straight, and he's only won one.
Wow.
2013 Masters.
Hey, maybe we go out there and make it 2, Adam.
Hey, Adam.
Maybe.
Hey, now, Adam.
Hey, now.
He has 1 Masters championship and 1 Glue Guy of the Week award.
Hey,
I'd say they're
which
about
one's
the
better?
same.
Which one's better?
I couldn't tell you.
We'll leave that up to you, Adam. My turn for glue.
Yep.
I'm going to take us into the construction world real quick. Wow. I'm going to take you into someone wearing a yellow vest.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to take you into the guy or gal holding the stop slow sign
Oh.
at like one of those when 2 lanes goes to 1 on a 2-way.
That's a great poll.
Thank you. Just shout out to that,
Wow.
those guys or gals out there, because I actually saw one of them today. And just manning his post, stop.
Yeah.
Slow. Stop.
Yeah.
Slow.
These guys know their role.
They know their
People
role.
who know their
And
role.
they're doing a great service. Without them,
Yeah. The world would be in utter chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Also, good on you for saying guys and girls.
Yeah, no,
That's a beautiful, beautiful sentiment to this podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because that was beautiful. I say guys too often as like a all-encompassing word.
That's just a thing in society, and maybe we help
let's
to
change
break
that.
that. Yeah, let's do that.
Changing the world one day at a time.
That's right. Hey,
Stomping Ground Sports.
just 1% better.
That's 1% better.
1%
wow,
better every
we came
day.
into a good circle there. Okay.
1% better.
On that note, have a great week, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy and
Nice. What a circle.
yeah, that was the circle. Circles around.